Alright, y'all. It's me, ThiccGunpla, and I'm back. I haven't made a video in a while, but I'm back from my little hiatus. I went on vacation, and yeah, now it's time to get back to work. Today we're looking at one really awesome. I just love these kinds of kits, so I'm gonna let you know I love it. The high grade Universal Century Powered G. This is a classic from 0083, Stardust Memory in the very beginning. Testing it out, I guess a prototype backpack that they had on it, and they had it facing off against the white Zaku. Which I also have that model. That's a really fun kit as well. Probably one of the best high grade for Zaku's you can get as far as, you know, how it's designed. But either way, this thing shines in every aspect. It is well worth what you paid for it. So let's take a look into what I think about this. Alright, so to get a few obvious things out of the way, this thing is a high grade. So that being said, you're looking at probably around, I don't know, if you pay a lot for it, it'd be like 15 bucks, but you should be able to find this for maybe around 10. The posability is that of a old high grade. This thing comes out in I think the early 2000s, but still a very solid kit indeed. I hit it with this matte top coat, really just makes it look fantastic. You're not going to get a lot of articulation, but what you do get out of this thing really matters. For example, it can reach all the way back and grab its beam saber, which not many kits can do that, let alone have it pose and look good while doing it. Also, it can look through the sight on its shield, I guess I'll call it, the hole that it can look through. You can pose that just perfectly and have it look through and spraying its bullpup machine gun is what it's called. It's just a really solid experience all in all. Also, it doesn't come with that much. It's a high grade. It has a shield, a gun, and an adapter to put the shield on its arm, and it has a beam saber as well. It did come with a beam. That's all you really need for this. It's a classic grunt suit. It's a GM. They're really well done kits. They put time into this, and it really shows. The only annoying part I would have to say might be the sticker on the crotch, the yellow part that's not separated. I don't like that, but you know, pick and choose your battles when you're putting together $12 kits and making them look as good as, you know, as good as you can. This is solid. It's a hefty kit. It doesn't really lose its pose. It stays in position. It's very sturdy, and it just looks damn good, especially if you were to matte top coat it like I did. I really enjoy how this turned out with the black panel liner. I know typically you would go with like a gray on the white parts and maybe a brown on the orange, but to make it kind of stick more to what it looked like in the anime, I just went with black, and a lot of times that looks good, especially for the 0083 kits. My Master Grade GPO3, the GPO1FB, and the GPO2, I used black panel liner on all of them, just because I think it makes them stand out and pop more. Just really brings out the details that are in those. Alright, so another thing I like is in the wrist, it also has a pivot too. So it can go forward and back and support the gun very well. With your leg articulation, you're gonna get a high grade leg articulation. It has a non-moving butt flap, and you know, you're gonna get a solid 90 sneeze, but you really don't need to do it, need to have it in any other position, because this is a ground type anyway. It's not really gonna be airborne that much. There's a pretty cool jumping scene that it's in, but at the end of the day, you're probably gonna have this one on the glove instead of on the stand. So that's why I say the leg articulation isn't quite as important as something, say, how good the wrist is. Alright, so in conclusion, definitely pick this up. As someone who tries to give you their opinion from the perspective of someone who's been building kits for a while and gets the enjoyment out of trying different things with kits and not necessarily sticking to the normal procedures, I highly recommend it. I've been doing this for a long time, and this kit is literally a blank canvas for people that want to customize it. All in all, just a classic staple that should honestly be in most people's kits. I give this 4 C's. Definitely. It's super thick. And yeah, that's about it. Pick it up, buy it. Here's some shots of it. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for coming through. Once again, join me on Twitch, twitch.tv/ThiccGunpla for more, and I'll see you around. Thanks.